Big up chat, big up chat. Yes, it's people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel. We bring you all things Chelsea. I'm your host with the most, the Bridge 258 here today. Listen, we've got a special video today, man. Listen, video today. Obviously, got my good friend Staffy. He's about to come on. He's finishing off right now on Saeed's channel, of course. So listen, we'll be talking more, discussing more. Listen, guys, yeah, I got a nice little video ready for this one. You know, I've been scanning, you know, I've been scanning, you know what I mean? I've been moving like my favorite player, Don Mr. Birlo, you know what I mean? Look.
Tactic.
Yeah,
Do you want to tell us any more than that?
I got my thing ready, man. I got my thing ready for sure, bro. I got my thing ready. Listen, man, I am rolling. But listen, of course, listen, yeah, guys, I need you guys in the comments here today. Comments section today. I need you to listen. But the problem is, bro, I was think listen, you know what it is, yeah, I wasn't thinking too fast because I was thinking about the show at the same time. So listen, next time my arguments need to be a bit more prepared, innit? Next year, my arguments will be a bit more prepared, bro. Don't worry, Billy G. But listen, my arguments will be a bit more prepared next time. But listen, man, in terms of analysis wise, listen, yeah, I want you guys. I'm going to be asking a few questions to my guy, yeah. Yeah, what's it called? Staffy TV. So listen, yeah, get ready. I've got the warqad ready. I got the notes ready. I got the ready. I've got everything ready. You know what I mean? I'm reading, scanning. I've got stuff ready for him today, bro. So listen, at the end of the day, chat, yeah, we've got so much ready. Big up to my boy Jonathan. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're all having a wonderful day today. But obviously, listen, yeah, I've got so much ready in the tank. The tank is ready today, boys. Because I was waiting today, man. I was hunting. I was scanning. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I was scanning today. So listen, yeah, there's a lot of things that we need to talk about, yeah, for sure. But look who is here. He's here right now. Should I hit him with the meme chat? Should I hit him with the meme already? But no. All right, listen. Let me put my ears on as well before we start. And listen, man, this guy, you know, I was seeing that he was getting cooked on the other one. Big up to you, though. Big up to you, Staffy.
What was I cooked on? What are you talking about? Don't lie.
I'm just trolling. Come on, man.
Don't lie to them to say you're trolling. I wasn't getting cooked.
No, but big up to my good friend Saeed. Thank you for the raid, bro. Much appreciated as always. If you're coming from Saeed, please do make sure to like, share, subscribe. Helps me out and helps the channel out as well. And make sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. Helps me out and helps the channel out as well. At the end of the day, but how are you doing today, Staffy, bro? How are you feeling, man?
I made a decision that I'm only giving you 15 minutes on this show. I decided United can only perform 15 minutes a game. So why should I perform for longer than that? So I will be here only to speak for 15 minutes. So make sure you make good use of my time.
Me, bro. This is crazy, bro. What do you mean they only perform for 15 minutes, man? What are we doing there, bro? Are we saying
that's all we did versus Liverpool? So I'm matching my team's energy, bro. I can no longer give any more energy. You know,
hey, man. Big up, man. We are finished. Naturally, actually came out. This says big up to my good friend Blue Empire. Thank you, bro, for being here. As always, if you're from Saeed's channel, of course, do make sure to like, share, subscribe. I'm actually just 10 away from 20 subscribers. So if you want to help me out, please do so. But listen, bro, you know why I got you on today. Why have I got you on here today, bro?
See, the issue with Nachalini, first of all, big up Nachalini because he continues to support the channel. The issue with people like Nachalini is that they come to me, and when they think I have a take wrong, they ask me to apologize. But when I end up being right, they just never want to apologize to me. I only catch hate. I never catch no apologies. And that's something that I don't respect about football fans in general. Just at least give me the same energy. Because I hold up my hand when I'm wrong. And I said, I was like, you know what? I was wrong. Nachalini likes to support, obviously, not Garnacho. He likes to support Casemiro. And I'm just saying, bro, since the Liverpool game, no one was messaging me. No one was at me on Twitter. No one was at me on Instagram. The disrespect was much louder than the apologies. So unfortunately, the people can't stay consistent here. But I'm sure we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Ten Hag. We'll talk about the players. We'll talk about everything, bro. But big up
I've
to everyone
got
who's here. I don't know how many people we got watching, but everyone's smashing like
over
right now.
336 of you guys in here. Make sure to smash the like button. Make sure to follow my good friend Staffy TV over here. I keep forgetting I have to go like this. Yeah, follow Staffy's TV again. Listen, his finger is in the actual title. Make sure to hit that. Takes you to your channel and subscribe. Big up to everyone that's saying naturally needs a fraud. Machiavelli says, imagine watching football and repping Garnacho. Oh my god. Yo, man, what a got it. I consider myself a complete player. Casemiro masterclass. But you know what, bro? I want to start something nice for you. I want to give you some nice things first, innit? I heard the rumor today that Casemiro may be off to Saudi Arabia. How are you feeling about that news?
No, Turkey. Did you
So
mix up the
Turkey,
countries?
Turkey. Sorry, Turkey. How about
Yeah,
that?
Turkey. Yeah,
Yeah,
Turkey.
Turkey.
Galatasaray.
Yeah,
No, I don't think it's
yeah.
gonna happen. I saw that. I didn't move. I'm not gonna lie. Because as much as I don't like Casemiro, I actually don't think it would be the smartest decision. The transfer window closed. It's a loan move. It does nothing to benefit me. We're not getting depth anyways. The reason I wanted Casemiro gone is because I knew this manager uh wouldn't know how to use him. Obviously, we saw that during the game. We'll talk about that.
Of
Um,
course.
I believe any team that wants to keep the ball for majority of the games, I don't think moving towards Casemiro is the smartest way to do it, unless you're going to be very smart on how you use him, like they did in Real Madrid. But the way he's being used in this team is just shows how limited he is as a footballer, and it just shows how limited Ten Hag is when it comes to actually identifying where his best players and their best attributes are. But if he's just gonna leave for loan and I don't have depth, then what's the point? I wanted him sold so we can actually buy better players and save that money that we pay him per week and actually recruit better players that can do the job better than he does. So it's a bit too late for that. There's no point of loaning him now like that. We'd be so thin in the midfield. We're already extremely thin, and we cannot afford to get rid of more players at this moment.
Europa
He's
League's
an
coming as
exit for
well.
next summer, but there's no point of right now.
Exactly. Staffy Casemiro is not a bad. It's not bad. The system is exposing him. The man
Naturally,
is
listen, you sit in my stream every day almost. I don't want to sit here and waste our time talking about Casemiro because number one, it becomes jarring. Number two, there's nothing for me to tell you that I haven't said already. There's managers that don't know how to use players, and at the same time, there's players that are just not fit enough for the job. Should he be used there? No, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he cannot make simple passes like we've seen against
exactly.
Liverpool, being a bit sluggish with the ball, not being able to pick the right pass, giving the ball away like that. These are all attributes of not a decent footballer. So two things can be right at the same time. But I don't wanna hog the show just to talk about Casemiro. That's not what we're here to do.
I hear that. I hear that still. I hear that still. But listen, guys. Yeah, I actually want to talk about a bit more seriously. And one of the things I do want to talk about to start with is the attack because I think for me, the attack for United it has to be for you, bro. A big worry now going forward because it seems that you're not as clinical as you used to be, like compared to last season, the season before, right? And the games are coming thick and fast. You're probably gonna need to score a lot more than you are currently. Rashford, it clearly seems like Rashford, bro, kaput. You know what I mean? Obviously, Zirkzee seems that he's still trying to get into form, which I'll give him. But his level of slowness has concerned me. Because I know, listen, I watch City R. I know it's a slow league, but like his speed right now, bro. Yeah, unless it's like a fitness thing, bro. He looks very slow. He's looking like who's the Giroud slow, bro. He's looking what he's almost like Giroud, like old man Giroud slow at AC Milan. Like the way he's moving right now, which is a concern. And obviously Garnacho, obviously he's not cooking right now. He's obviously been doing a little Twitteroo, you know what I mean? Too many Twitter fingers been cooking, you know what I mean? But what are your thoughts, bro, on that? On
Pep
my aspect?
Guardiola historically said that the ball moves quicker than the player.
Mm-hmm.
That was like one of the things he said at his time with Barca. The ball always moves quicker than the player. So a player's pace never really concerns me because I can name you some of the best players in the history of this game that didn't really have legs and didn't have physicality. Likes of Pirlo, the likes of
Halo Nation, man.
Scholes. Obviously, these guys were midfielders, not strikers. But even
Exactly.
Giroud, I've always been a big fan of Giroud, and I think he was one of those players that always got bantered over the years. But I absolutely always loved the way that he played.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the best striker to compare him to, and I'm not saying, listen, before I get clipped, that people say, "Oh my God, no way, you said Xerxes as good as this player." That's not what I'm saying. but you can actually compare him to what Zlatan used to do. Zlatan was a tall player,
Mm,
very slow, but very good on the ball. He could pass, he could shoot from distance, he can link up play. So if you want to make the best comparison, it's probably to Zlatan. And look at the career that Zlatan ended up having. He wasn't a fast striker, but it's safe to say his career was more than successful.
I hear
There
you,
is a
bro.
little bit of lack of match fitness though, and that's not me making excuses. He actually like probably wasn't meant to start today. Last game. If it wasn't for Matt obviously getting injured, and now we had to put him into the lineup. So that's probably another game that he could have came off the bench. One of the things that I also want to call out is the way he's obviously being used. It's a common thing for us now to say that Ten Hag is misusing players. He's a link-up striker, so let's compare him to more recently Firmino as an example. Firmino wasn't probably the most physical player. He wasn't the most fast player, but he was able to be in a team, obviously, that had more quality, so we'll give him that. But he was able to be in a team where he's being used to his best abilities. When you look at Zirkzee, last game he was playing with touchline wingers. Now, explain to me, and Ahmed, you know ball, so I'm not even gonna ask you in a way where it's like condescending, but why would you put in a link-up striker? I wouldn't say false nine, but a link-up striker with touchline wingers that are not actually making runs into the box. That defeats the purpose of having that type of striker. Because if you
Exactly.
want to play with touchline wingers, probably just put someone in there who's physical, who can run and just find himself in the box so we could try to whip him the ball or something. That's pretty much it.
Because the only way
Who's
he
Xerxes
works
meant to
here
link
is
up?
exactly Zirkzee is literally your pivot there. You need someone, Rashford to run, Garnacho to run. And the thing was, bro, I don't know, man. This is the issue, by the way, yeah. Because like Rashford right now, bro, he is looking like, bro. I don't even know what to say. Like, you know what I mean? He's
He's finished, bro. Just say
well,
it. Yeah.
I said it, bro. I told you he was finished before this even started.
Say his
But
other name.
this
Don't
is
even say Rashford. Say his real name.
Rashid. You're waiting to call him Rashid.
Rashid is finished, bro.
Wallahi, bro. Yeah, I don't use wallahi a lot of the time, but wallahi, this guy, bro, I don't even, bro. There's gonna be a documentary on this guy, yeah, and it's gonna be called "The Failure of Rashford," bro. And I don't know what's wrong with that guy, bro. I've never seen it before. The guy has passed back. You know, I was shocked. This game here against Liverpool, he actually passed the ball back and not take on his man. Do you know like how crazy that is, bro? I've never seen Rashford do that. Like, he might be curtains, bro. And the thing is, yeah, I don't know. Like, listen, people might be saying play him into form, but Ten Hag actually, unironically, to his credit, tried to do that last season, right? Where he tried to actually play him consistently, to play him into form. It didn't necessarily work out for him, which is why he had to put Garnacho on there a couple of times, right? If I'm not mistaken, I'm Staffy. And it's like, wow,
Yeah.
like, it's crazy, bro. I have to say, like, and the thing is, obviously, I don't know who can play left wing for you right now other than Garnacho.
And he's not even a left winger. He's not.
Exactly.
Listen, unfortunately, there's a majority of this fan base that still don't want to admit that Garnacho's not good on the left. On the left, that's one of our biggest issues. That's why when Central left, I was actually a little bit more pissed because not because Sancho's been pulling trees. Like, let's just be honest, he's been a flop for the club anyways.
Agree
But
with
I
that.
was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just see what happens when him and Rashford now can at least rotate in that position because none of them have been good enough. Obviously, Sancho didn't even play for us last season, and Rashford had a horrible season. So I was like, at least we have competition on that side. Two different type of players. The fact that he's our only left winger, and I'm saying that because Garnacho just proved that he's best on the right. We've seen it last season. His best numbers came from the right hand side, and obviously Ahmad is our best attacker, anyways, in my opinion. So he needs to be starting. We're gonna find ourselves in a situation where we are forced to play Garnacho on the left because of how bad Rashford is. And unfortunately, that's not how you should be approaching a season. You should not be going into season playing a player in a certain position because someone is just really not performing. It's not a matter of like who's better, Rashford or Garnacho, because they're both excellent on the left. You have both players who are not good enough to play on the left. It's a matter of who's worse than who. And right now, Rashford is probably the worst player on the pitch. That's 3 games with zero shots attempted. And this is only game week 3. That's insane, Ahmed. I have to wait until January to possibly address this again. And let's be honest, United hasn't been a team that always gets active in January. So I don't expect this goal scoring issue to go away anytime soon. It's gonna stick around for a
I
while.
think Horn Excalibur is talking about an academy player I would have seen from your academy,
I
and he
heard
said
about him, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I have friends that talk to me about academy players. I just don't watch because I don't have MUTV, and let's be honest, I don't even have time to watch all the first team football, let alone to watch academy football. But
Fair
I
enough.
did hear about Ethan Ennis. You probably would have to bring Griggs on to talk about them because Griggs spoke about him before. And please,
Because
Naciolini, don't ever disrespect me like that again and say we got Anthony.
you know
That
what?
comment alone deserves a timeout.
Oh my god.
Don't
I
ever
can't
disrespect
believe
me
he
again.
actually said that, bro. No way he actually said that, bro. Wait, no. I can't believe he actually said. You know how crazy that is? Insane. Hey, listen. The manager wasted the money on scrubs. But the thing is gonna be, yeah, I think what's gonna have to happen here is either you obviously play the young lad Ethan Ennis, right, which could be a case, or you're probably gonna have to do a Garnacho and Ahmad lineup, bro. And I don't know if he's willing to play Ahmad consistently. Like you're gonna have to do Garnacho on the left, Ahmad on the right. If Rashford's going to continue to be the way he is, because otherwise, like you're not gonna be successful enough to continue to do stuff at the end of the day. So that's just me. But I also would add,
You know what?
obviously,
But what one of the issues with that, Ahmed, is that if you play Garnacho on the left, you have to play him a little bit closer to the striker. Like he can't be too out wide. It's just, he does nothing when you have him like that. He's not a touchline winger, especially on the left, because he always
then, but
cuts in
as
and
long as you have Mazraoui overlapping him on the
but
left,
that's the
right?
issue. Mazraoui doesn't. First of all, Mazraoui doesn't play on the left, and I was about to say we don't have an overlapping left back because none of our
Valencia, is
fullbacks are
he?
left-footed. Shaw's the only one who's left-footed, and he's out injured. And even when he plays, he doesn't overlap. He kind of inverts more. So
Do you
it's
have
like
like a decent academy kid to
I
do that?
don't see the solutions, bro. I generally don't.
Do you have like an academy kid that can do that? You know, the thing for us, at least we had Lewis Hall at a time when we didn't
We have
have like.
Amas, but Amas is not ready for first team football, and we have Malassi coming back from pregnancy. Apparently, it's been on maternity leave for over a season now. Why are you laughing? It's true. That's what the pregnant says.
No, don't kill me, bro. No way they say that, man. United should
Wallahi,
have
they
bought.
always say he was pregnant. That's what they say.
Oh my god, bro. No way, man. But this is, I can't lie, man. I got a good chuckle out of that one, man. Big up everyone in chat. 17 minutes in. I am 6 away from 20 subscribers. Let's make sure to get there. Helps me out and helps the channel out as well. 6 from 20. Please make sure to get me there, please. Thank you
There's
very
six
much. If you
people that haven't subscribed yet. What are you doing?
Come
Come
on,
on.
man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Rashford scammed his way. Oh, we know, speaking of scamming their way into a contract, yeah. Mr. Bruno Fernandes signs the contract and starts doing what my boy Rashid was doing last season, bro. Stinkers, missing goals. You know what I mean? What is it if you guys, yeah, and giving guys contracts and they just start going kaput, bro? What's going on, bro?
Last
It's like a
summer was the
trend.
best time to sell him, bro. I don't think we're ever gonna get money for him again. You know, we will, but like not the money that we could have gotten last summer. Like that window now has gone. You know, that chance has left. The train has left us. Uh, Honestly, bro, we were just on Saeed's channel and we're all talking about how do we play without Bruno. That's how much we just think like it's just finished, bro.
The thing
Our
is,
midfield
bro,
is just like so bad when Bruno's in it. Our
the
midfield
thing
looks
is,
decent
even
when
if
he's
you were to get, even if you were to have an alternative Bruno, which is Mount, you brought a guy that's injury prone. You brought a
and that's
brother
an
that,
issue. We can't stay
and that's
healthy.
exactly, you brought a guy that's not healthy, that can't even stay fit for you, and like you're in a position now where obviously I saw Quelly, yeah, the other game, bro, and like listen, he got left out to dry, bro. I'll be honest, bro. The manager just brought him on there
That's
to
why I
get
didn't
cooked.
pile up on him. Man. He's
You know what I
20
mean?
years old, and that's
Brother
his
got
debut, bro.
he just got left out to dry, man. Honestly, Bruno. If I talk, I don't understand why United added. Okay, listen, Bruno would have to Saudi. Some Osimhen news came out today. What are your thoughts? We'll discuss that a little bit, but my good friend Greta. Don't you worry about that, Chief. I think for me the issue for me personally is gonna be, yeah, and I'll say it like this, yeah. Right now, your midfield, yeah, even if Ugarte coming in, bro, it's gonna be cooked because listen, you and me have talked about how Ugarte is not that great. He's not really a great player at the end of the day in my personal opinion. Obviously, Kobe Manu, bro. Like, I worry for Kobe Manu in the sense that he might regress with the guys that he's around now, bro. You know what I mean? Particularly the starlets that you have around him and the people that are around him that are not playing role as well. He could be a guy that regresses, Staffy, which is like a big worry as well because this is a guy that's just come out of the academy, one of your star boys, I would argue, and like he's now being put into a system that's not working for him, and it's just not working.
Bro, I saw a stat earlier that he has like he's won like 11 from 11 duels, something like that, and they compared the stat to N'Golo Kante, and I'm like, why is N'Golo Kante putting defensive stats that N'Golo Kante had? Because they're not remotely close as players. You know,
bro. One's a
Kante
box to
was
box destroyer, and the other
one
one's
was a destroyer with like 3 lungs, small,
exactly.
agile, can run all over the pitch. And another player, let's be honest, like Maino's not the tallest, but he's a little bit too heavy to be running around the pitch like that and just
Exactly,
getting
bro.
involved in that amount of duels per 90 without a replacement. And he didn't have a preseason. So that's not a good
Exactly.
thing. Like we're gonna run this kid to the ground, you
He's
know?
got,
And that's
you
all
know.
down to systematic failures.
Mhm.
And as you said, Ugarte coming in might help, but how good could that midfield be? Because people think, and I'm going to shock people when I say this. They're saying that Ugarte comes in and replaces Casemiro. I disagree. I probably think that he comes in and replaces Bruno. I'd rather play with 2 destroyers as Ugarte and Casemiro, and have Maino roam in front of him, in front of the 2, in front of that double pivot. Not necessarily as a 10, but more of a compact 3. Because I can't see the way we put a 3 that doesn't concede that amount of chances that we've been in the first couple of games, bro. Because we've seen that last season, and now it's this again. This midfield is way too open off the ball. And on the ball, we're
Bro,
just not good enough. We're gonna have to systematically change again because we don't have the right players, and the manager's not identifying the correct players to play the way he wants to play, anyways.
big up, man. What's it called? Suit says, Ahmed, go bed, blood. Laughing my ass off. Listen, I'm going bed, inshallah, soon. Soon come, soon come. No, JK, big up, fam. Big up to you, my good friend Suits. But
Smash the legs,
listen,
Suits.
so let's smash the lights. Let's smash the lights. But listen, yeah, there is a guy we need to talk about. Let's talk about this guy, man. Where's the video I had ready?
Tactic. Do you want to tell us any more than that? Well, it's tactic.
Why are you trying to piss me off, man? My
Bro,
15 minutes is up. I could leave right now.
no way, my brother, bro. We need to talk about that one, bro. We need to talk
Why
about
did you
that.
not put his interview with the journalist the other day?
No, I don't have that one. That one's gonna get me copyrighted, and that's why. So I have to choose the one that's really old, basically. I have to choose the older
You
from
heard what
last
he
season.
said though, right? About the trophies?
Well, listen. On one hand, he's not lying. On the other hand, he's gaslighting as well, bro. He is super gaslighting, bro.
No, he
Oh
is
my
lying
god.
because it has nothing to do with the question. If I ask you a question and you're like, give me examples, and the journalist give him examples of the game, and his reply was, yeah, but I won the second most trophies. You know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of football YouTube when we sit here on panels and we just banter Arsenal, but and like, yeah, but you don't have a Champions League. Like, what relevance does that have to the conversation right now? We could be there talking about anything, and you'll just see football banter. Yeah, the Spurs haven't won a trophy since da da da. Like, what does that have to do with anything we're talking about? That's how I felt about the reply from Ten Hag. He asked you a specific question. You
He,
said, "Give me examples." He listed about 4 or 5 of them, and he's like, "I feel sorry for you because we won the most trophies since after Man City." Has nothing to do with it. If we're the second best team, why did we get battered to Liverpool? Why are we not finishing second in the league? Because that's not how you don't translate domestic success, the cup success to the league success like that. It's not like that. Because I heard people saying, "Oh, we gotta give him a chance because first he won the Carabao, then he won the FA. It means he's eventually gonna win the league." No, it does, there's no correlation. You can't put cup competition success to how you're progressing in the league. Progression in the league is a little bit more tangible. That's why Arsenal are a better team than us. However, we've won more trophies than us.
the
Than them.
problem, yeah,
We might
the
be more
problem is that
successful, but they've actually progressed more, and
the
it's
problem.
easy to see.
You know the issue is, Staffy, yeah. I think that with him, he thinks, yeah, I think he sees United, yeah, as a cup team. I don't even think he sees them as like a challenging team. You know what I mean? He thinks of them as a cup team. As long as you keep winning FA Cups, Carabao Cups, maybe a cheeky Europa League if I can win a Europa League, right? By hook or by crook. That for me, looks like to me essentially like, I'm making progress. I'm actually winning trophies. I'm representing the club's badge. I think honestly that's what Ten Hag thinks. Yeah, I don't think believes that this team is going to be ready to win the league. Yeah, maybe in his eyes in the next maybe 5, 6, 7 years. That's the way he's moving, bro. And if you think about it, it makes sense the way he's been moving. If you think about it from this mentality, like Staffy, like he thinks, let me do all this stuff, let me get all this stuff in, bish bash bong, and I'm winning stuff, bro. So, listen,
Yeah, but
go ahead.
it's a waste of time then. Because what is the point of bringing in a manager and overhauling a team with how much is it now? 600 to 800 mil?
Yep.
Very soon we're going to be touching that 1 bill, and we're going to
Well,
be
welcome to
having this
Chelsea.
talk again.
Welcome to
Yeah,
Chelsea, man.
give us 1 more year, 2 more transfer windows maybe, and we'll probably be touching that. And then we're gonna be sitting here talking about how much money we invested just to be a cup team. We were a cup team under Oli. We kept losing finals and semifinals, but we were a cup team under Oli, because we gotten far in a few competitions. We just didn't get over the line. But I didn't overhaul the team by that much money just to finally get over the line when it comes to cup finals.
Exactly.
Because guess who will also won a Carabao Cup within the last 2 years? Liverpool won it with their under 21s playing in the final.
Exactly.
So it just shows you the level of that competition anyways. You guys had a disaster season and you were in that final. So that competition, as much as I want to win every trophy, and I always say if I could win every domestic cup, I will go for it. I don't do the bigger fish to fry thing.
Exactly.
But let's just understand that it doesn't hold the same weight as your progression in the league. Because this is our 3rd year and no one thinks we've advanced in the league. And that's too much money spent to just be talking about us being a cup team. That's unacceptable.
The thing is, naturally, Dave, like Ole's squad was much better than this. Unironically, Ole's squad, yeah, they know what it was. When you were under Ole, the reason why it worked so much was because they liked the manager, but there was also the players were running on individual brilliance, right? And the thing is, right now, the individual brilliance has run out. There's no tactics now to even fall back on now of the manager. And so you look like basically an overcooked chicken because you can't do anything, but you're burnt essentially. So listen, that's just the reality right now with United. And I think for me, the worry is my brother, Staffy, is that going forward, bro, they're obviously trying to back him. Do you even think he even gets sacked? Because I don't know, bro. These guys might take their time sacking him, bro. That's the big worry as well.
I think so I think him not getting sacked had nothing to do with how good he is.
No,
I
I
think
said him getting sacked now, though. Him getting sacked, I'm not talking about before.
he won't get sacked now. I'll tell you what, I would actually think it's weird if Ineos sack him now because they gave him a second chance. Now, some of us agree with this, some of us didn't, but it's beyond that point. If you're gonna give someone a second chance, it actually has to be a full second chance, because I'm assuming, listen, they almost sacked him after the Palace game, which makes me think that even though they gave him a contract extension, they're also still looking at other options. They'll be looking at the likes of Tuchel still being out there. I don't know why it fell off with Tuchel, but maybe just they didn't agree on financials and stuff like that. It could be that. I don't know. I'm assuming. They're going to look at other potential managers that might become available. Maybe, just maybe, the reason they didn't want to, they didn't get rid of Ten Hag is because they weren't 100% sure about the replacement. You can and this is how I could look at it. When an ownership takes over, you can approach it 2 different ways. You could do what Clear Lake did and come in, put your balls on the table and say, Tuchel, you're leaving. We're gonna get our guy no matter what. We don't care how good or bad you are. We just want a new fresh start. And then obviously you face some backlash because your fans gave him some backlash because you guys like Tuchel. And let's be honest, he wasn't that bad. He wasn't that great, but he wasn't that bad. He just won your Champions League the season before and stuff like that. Or you could do what Ineos is doing, and you're like, you know what? We don't want to make any rash decisions. Maybe we don't want him, but we want to be sure about the replacement 100%. We don't want to have a replacement that we're 50-50 on, 70% on, or even 90% on. We want to make sure that we are making the right decision. And while making that right decision, let's just keep this manager right now because we'll keep adding to the players that we think are good enough for the squad anyways, And in the meantime, since we don't think we're in a position that we're going to compete and nothing is going to get amazingly better, let's just go out and recruit for the guy that we want. And I think that's what they're doing, bro. They'll just wait a little bit before they pull the trigger. And that's why I always thought that Van Nistelrooy was an insurance policy there. If shit hits the fan and they still don't know who they're going to get, they're going to be like, yo, Van Nistelrooy, you were a first team coach before we got you here. You have the experience. You take over this until we find a replacement, And I genuinely believe that.
Listen, guys.
Struggles in the name, but that's harsh.
Listen, man. Listen, United Spurs. Big up to my good friend Jacob. He'll be here tomorrow, actually, funny enough. So make sure
50 likes.
Yeah, let's get to 100 likes, guys, man. Let's get to 100 likes, please. Yeah, let us get to 100 likes, please. Let's go. Us get to 100 likes, please. Come on, please.
And there's over 300.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Yeah, let's get to over 320 of you here in here. Let's get to 100 likes, please. Also, I'm 4 away from 20 subscribers. Let's get there too. 4 from 20 and 100 likes. Very simple, innit? 4 from 20 and 100 likes, please. Thank you. I know Armour struggles in the 9, but that's harsh. Listen, mate, you struggle on the wing. That's like Son. But hey, you don't hear me. Oh, sorry, not like Son. Brennan Johnson. Hold that.
Oh, that's even worse.
Tuchel is not United. You know what it is, yeah? I do worry about even you trying to bring in a manager because like obviously in the summer you were trying to work for different managers, you were trying to bring them in for different reasons. Obviously, some of them obviously went to other clubs, some of them obviously may have rejected you, but like you can't even go in for managers like mid-season now because a lot of them have also said, we don't want to come to you. So like, what makes you think that 4 months later or 5 months later that's gonna change?
I don't know if it's gonna change. That's why I said
Because
the best
I don't
thing.
necessarily believe that, bro. Because I don't necessarily believe that's gonna change, innit?
No, but the manager could come in next summer. Listen, I don't think Inus are in a rush to get rid of this guy. I think they're taking their time. They make to make the right decision.
So do you
Let's be
think? Do you
honest.
think they're willing? Well, just quickly, just before you
Go
go
ahead.
as well, do you think then that let's say this season you finish 8th place? Because I think that's a real reality, right? That's a real reality that if you
To finish where? Sorry, you cut off.
let's say if you finish 8th place in the league today, like at the
Yeah,
end of
that
the
is a
season,
possibility.
right? That's a real possibility. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they're willing to stay until the end of the season where he finishes eighth?
No, it might get toxic to the point, as I said, that they'll sack him but they won't hire someone right away. And that's why I'm saying I was happy that they hired 2 new assistant managers. Because people will sit there. First of all, Van Nistelrooy brings in a good feel factor with the fan base because he's a United legend. And as I said, he's previously managed with PSV, so he has first team coaching experience. He will be more than capable to take on as an interim or a caretaker, you know. But in the meantime, I genuinely believe they're just sitting out there looking for the next manager. You know, there's no point of sacking a manager and making a wrong appointment. The only thing that might go against them is that you might lose that um that new, how do I describe this? When we got Ineos in, it felt like something is new. It felt like there was change. People were ready to be positive, and that was one of the reasons why I thought they're gonna get rid of Ten Hag. I said they don't want that bad taste stone in their mouth going into next season. They're probably gonna get rid of him so they can put everyone on board again. You know, but obviously they saw some of the fans writing letters like little cucks and all that. So that one, I don't think it helped them. You get what I'm saying? So the one thing I don't want them
But
to
why did they
lose
write
is that
letters, bro? Why did they write? For me, the
I
thing that
wrote
I
a
don't
letter to Man United
understand
and they responded.
this,
I emailed them.
like for me, the logic does not even make sense from like a supporter standpoint because, like, even like I know when people are backing Poch for Chelsea, at least the reason why I could say it made sense is because the
She won
football
the
changed.
Champions League.
The football changed for Poch the last 5 games, yeah, and everything like that. So I was like, you know what, the math is mathing there. It's actually making sense a little bit. We can keep it
Oh,
pushing
you
forward.
said Poch. Okay.
Yeah, right. So with Poch, I actually think you know what, yeah, on some level, I could understand if they kept Poch. The problem though with Ten Hag was, yeah, you can see throughout the whole season it
Yeah.
was not going well. It was not cooking. Like the math was not right mathing. Everything was collapsing. Like you basically barely even got into the final. You almost lost to, was it Coventry? What is it that you almost lost to?
Coventry. It was a toenail.
Yeah, literally a toenail away from being offside. Yeah, or offside. Literally, bro.
Mhm. The,
So like,
there's a unfortunately I had to deal with that today in group chats and on Twitter. Everyone, there's a competition of who's the super fan. And I feel like I don't know if it's sickness. I don't know if it's like a thing where they feel like the more loyal I am, the better I am in the people's eyes. Maybe I'll get a gig at United. Maybe they'll hire me. I don't know what it is. I don't know everyone's motive. You know, my motive is at the end of the day that when I always say this, when I put my head on that pillow before I go to sleep, if I feel like today I lived my life true to who I am, it makes me feel good. So I go to sleep comfortable. I don't care if me being true upset people or not, but I'll always speak what's on my mind. Some people just have this feeling that they just have to be there and they just have to support everything for what it is. These guys wrote letters. We're losing 2 of our first 3 games, and then there's people coming out saying, "I think the issues with the fans because they're getting onto the players." Well, I'm sorry that we are a big club because if you ask these fans, they'll always tell you we're the biggest club in England. So why are you upset that the fans are acting accordingly? So what if I'm not happy with the performance and I said I'm not talking about abusing, by the way. I don't think abusing is the thing. And I try to limit the amount of times that I cuss and I say stuff. I'm not really
I
proud when
hear
I
you,
sit
bro.
here
I
and I
hear you.
say someone is a bum and shit like that. But if I'm watching the game and someone displaces a ball and I start grunting or I wave my hands or I start booing, I'm not gonna lie, bro. At the end of the day, I'm the reason why all this is happening because I'm the fan. Fans are the reasons these clubs even exist. Because none of our clubs would exist if we didn't have fans. What's the point? So if you're actually upset that I'm sitting there and I'm expressing my displeasure instead of actually blaming the manager, blaming the tactics, and blaming the players for not being good enough, then that's your issue. Because you just want to sit there and it's a competition of who's the biggest super fan, who's the toppest of top Reds.
He a fan,
You know what I'm saying?
he a fan.
Exactly, bro. So writing letters, I bet you, bro, some of these people, they wrote these letters, they saved the copy, and they probably framed it in their house. So when people could come over, look at me.
Mm.
I wrote a letter to keep Ten Hag. That's what I did, bro. I did that too. I emailed them on Sunday after we lost to Liverpool, and they replied to me. Wallahi, I'm not joking. They
Shut up,
replied to
bro.
me. Do you want me to read the
up,
email
bro.
to you?
Please, before
Yep.
you read it, yeah, before you read it, my brother, yeah, guys, obviously, A. Suleiman, big up to our brother A. Suleiman, he's gonna give a free membership, apparently, a membership giveaway at 100 likes. Listen, we only got 61 likes then. Let's get to 100 likes, please. And someone's gonna get a free membership. So listen, you can do a lot of stuff with my membership. So listen, let's get there as always. And also, I'm still 4 away from 20 subscribers. Let's make sure to get there as well, please. Let's make sure to get there as well. So again, let's get 100 likes for a free membership and 4 away from 100 from 200 subscribers. 4 away from 200 subscribers. Lovely jubbly. Go ahead, Staffy. So what did he actually say to him first, actually? What was the email that you wrote?
Me? Wallah, I'm not joking. I emailed them. I said, I understand. I said, to whom it may concern, I understand the frustration after losing a big game to our rivals today. However, I hope that the club and the board find it within them to give Ten Hag more time. During his first 3 years in the club, he's added a huge element of stability that we lack since Sir Alex Ferguson days. I speak for thousands and millions other when we say we fully back this manager and we would like him to stay in the job. Respectfully, a true Manchester United fan, because that's what a true top red is. The top reds are the only true fans. The rest of us, we are not worthy. And they replied and saying, "Thank you for your email. It's great to hear that you're a fan of the club, and we appreciate you taking time to get in touch with your comments. It would be very difficult to pass messages like this to the coaching team, but we will try our best. In closing, we'd like to thank you for your continued support." Look at me, bro. I'm a top red. I'm better than all of you guys now because I am pro manager and I'm pro this team. And all you guys that want this manager out, you're toxic and you're not worthy. Get on my level. Get on my top red level if you guys want to be good fans like me. Because right now you're on the bottom of the barrel.
Wow. You know,
I'm sorry. It's a reality. Until you become a top red, I am better than you.
Top red Staffy, man. Top red Staffy, bro.
You thought I was joking about my top red arc, bro. I'm really not.
The thing is, bro, you know what I always say, listen, there's obviously even in my family we have arguments about what we want to do for the club. But I always say to people at the end of the day, we need to find a way to make that happen, right? So I always say I try to beat them at their arguments, right? Try to debate them. I don't necessarily like to, fight them in regards to their to try to do some random nonsense, but I always try to fight their actual opinions. Because their opinions is what is causing them to believe that way, right? So I just think for me personally, when it comes to the stuff with Ten Hag, he should have gone last season. That was the main reality of the situation, and they didn't. Bro, Zirkzee is too slow to play left wing. Zirkzee is too slow to play left wing, bro. Even when he's in peak fitness,
I think we're gonna play Højlund on the wing. I'm not gonna lie.
Højlund wing.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna use him in a way where we play 2 strikers, maybe.
Maybe you can just do 4-4-2.
The other, yeah.
You might have to play 4-4-2, and then maybe you have Højlund and Zirkzee playing off each other. That will actually work a lot better in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I might have to.
Chelsea, Papa Chelsea, love Mount Gallagher. Yeah, that's fair enough. Despite this, we will ensure that your concerns are formally documented and appreciate your continued support. So hey, at least you got something nice out of it, bro. At least he told you you good, you cooking.
Bro, they're probably gonna email me the next time for something that's Ten Hag related. They're actually gonna think I'm a supporter now.
Hey, keep doing it, man. Keep doing it, man. That's what I'm gonna tell you, bro. Keep doing it, man. Keep doing it. Listen, bro. I've got a special video for you too. Another special video for you too.
Yeah, enough with the videos.
Chill, man. It's not anything deep. It's not that deep, man. Big up to you, man. You know this guy is, man. Look at this, man. Sanch, man. Sanch. That's mad. Look at that, man. He looks better in blue than he does in what's it called, red, man. I'll be honest, man. I know a lot of people have been saying he doesn't train properly and everything like that. got a video for you, man. Sanch's first training session, man, today. Let's have a look. I'm such a troll today. I'm on my troll shit today, man. I can't believe it, bro. Look at this, man. Oh, great ball tactics, man. I like it, man. It's nearly finished already. It's only 2 more minutes left. 2 more minutes left. Look at that, man. Hey, imagine if you did that on Sunday. Could never be my club, man. Look at this. Look at this, man. The man is giving tactics. Ten Hag could never. Believe what are your thoughts on that, bro? Obviously, so, I know I wanted to hear your thoughts on CFC Sanch. Dr. Away Web Sports. Hope you do well. Hope he's doing well. He's smiling a lot.
I'm happy, listen. I'm happy he's finally out of this club because he didn't work out for us. But I'm tired of certain players getting abused by this fan base because apparently I'm toxic. But yeah, these people just they select who they want to abuse or not. I can't criticize players, but they can abuse players, you know, and call them names and make memes and shit like that. But I can't say Bruno hasn't been good enough. I can't post a clip of him shooting a ball to Rose, you know. But yeah, we're allowed to abuse players. It is what it is, bro. I'm happy he's gone because I didn't want to deal with this headache anyways. And I do think he's a good player. There's a lot of players that we brought in previous years that failed, but this bum of a fan base likes to appreciate players who just run and apparently they work hard and they fight for the badge. Yeah, if that era was so good, explain to me why this has been the worst era of our club. Well, I wouldn't say of our club, but the worst era that I witnessed. You know, because at the end of the day, bro, I look at good teams fighting for the badge and running and all that stuff. That's basics. No one really talks about that. I always talk about players' capabilities, and that's one thing. I no offense, by the way, you're probably not in these people, but I've noticed that a lot about English fans. Like generally, the average English fan really doesn't know football as much as they think they do. That's all they talk about. They were talking about him doing press ups. I'm like, bro, what does him doing press ups have to do with him being a good footballer or not? Bro, no, genuinely, Ahmed, you know NBA. You know that Kawhi Leonard is one of the best players in the league, right? In the last few years, in the last decade, maybe. There was a story that came out on Paul George's podcast saying whenever they hit an air ball, the players do like 10 suicides on the pitch, on the court real quick, which is basically running from one end to the other, something like that.
Yeah.
And he told the story that when Kawhi hit an air ball, he never did it. And he was like, why would I do suicides or whatever? He's like, airballing is a part of the game. I'm always going to airball. So what? You're going to punish me for something that's always going to happen anyways? And that's Kawhi Leonard. If Kawhi Leonard was a football player in England, they would have said he has bad training methods and he's lazy. I never hear this shit until I listen to English fans. And I put one and two together, and I'm not surprised that your country's never won anything since '66.
You know,
because you guys think you will, but you actually don't. They all sit there. They talk about these qualities that are not tangible on the pitch. Running around and all that stuff, that's basics that all players do. I don't hear Real Madrid fans talking about how good their team is because they run a lot. No, I actually listen to qualities on the ball. And I never hear that when it comes to these players. So listen, I hope he does well, even though it's with a rival team. That pissed off a lot of people when I said that. And the reason I said that, by the way, is outside of football. I am tired of players coming into this club and getting abused. They choose who they want to abuse. If you're an academy product, they'll probably won't abuse you. They'll thank you. They'll give you a send-off like they give fucking McTominay, and they'll protect them like they protected some of these players for years. But when you're a player like Pogba, when you're a player like them guys that came in, bro, this fan base used to tell me Di Maria is shit. Okay, man. Yeah, sure. Di Maria is shit. He succeeded in every fucking club, bar this one. This is the only club. The only season Di Maria, by the way, never won a trophy was at United. But these guys don't think the issues is with them. They think it's always the players. Sure, bro. Of course.
You know what I will say to this, boys? You know what I will say to this, yeah? I think, at least in the UK, one thing I do think that they really, really appreciate in the UK is this idea of hard work. Like, it's a very big thing here. They appreciate those guys that work hard, the passion, the desire, the intensity. It's like a really big thing here back in the UK. That's why a lot of the time, when you see a lot of these guys talk about stuff like this, it's like a big thing for them because they want to be seeing that stuff week in, week out. And because of the fact it's like the sport is such a working class sport, like, they're working hard. They want to see the guys that they are playing with work hard as well, and that's the issue. So that's pretty much what it comes down to, honestly, bro. That's what it comes down to. It's just a cultural thing, pretty much, bro. Point blank. But let me read some more of these comments. Guys, literally, yeah, we are 74 likes right now. We are 26 likes away, yeah, from literally, guys, getting to 100 likes and getting some free memberships. Courtesy of my brother, Suleiman. So listen, let's go and let's make sure to make that happen, bro. Naturalini, Garnacho is a scrub. Was it called United was winning Prems? Low, doing basic training is not going to help you. United fans don't appreciate good players. It's mad they hate Pogba, Sancho. What about the mentor Onana? Oh my god. No. Do you get a reference from Arifal?
The reason I don't talk about Onana too much is because I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, you know, there is someone I need to talk to you about, bro. There's
What?
someone in your defense, yeah, who's been looking, yeah, like
Yeah, you talk about him.
listen, he's been hiding a lot more. You know what I mean? I know he's been injured a few times last season, but you know, these last few games, he's looking a bit spooky right now for this brother. He's looking very spooky for him. Who am I talking about? Who do you think I'm talking about?
El Torito.
Mm.
We all know who it is. Because I called him out on my watch along.
Bro,
Listen, his injuries were already
starting to
scaring
hurt
me.
him. It's starting to hurt him, bro.
And you know why, Ahmed? Because he's very physically limited. So when you're already limited on something and it gets worse, it makes it a lot worse on the pitch.
Exactly.
And the fact that I'm not gonna lie, that Liverpool game is probably the worst game I've ever seen him play. Because he's so, I don't want to be disrespectful and say he's one-dimensional. He's not one-dimensional, but we know what he's very good at, and it's the majority of it is on the ball. Exactly. When you don't give me a good game on the ball, it means you just stunk at everything else. Because I was arguing on, I don't know, for whatever reason, someone in the chat, Emmanuel Santana, I think that was his name in the chat. If you're listening to this, he told me that Martinez is actually physical, which is why they call him the butcher. No, that is the worst analysis I ever heard in my life.
A butcher is not physical, by the way, guys. I just want to let you know.
The reason they call him the butcher is because he's a fake tough guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. This guy's a fake tough guy. I think he's insecure about his height, that he has to accommodate to it with his personality. It has to be it, bro, because he's so small that maybe he just didn't want to get bullied, so he just always acted tough. This guy, every game, he kicks at least one player and picks up a yellow card. But then you can never do anything when you actually have to defend one-on-one. Now, I used to defend him in times where he deserved to be defended, but I'm looking at him last game, bro. The goals that he's given up, the positioning, and the fact that, bro, he was giving up the ball so much. Like, Casemiro was so bad that he covered over a lot of stinky performances. If Casemiro didn't have that bad of a game, we probably would have been talking about Martinez. Because Martinez was giving up the ball needlessly. And we might have to sit here and admit maybe we overrated him on the ball, or maybe he just lost the touch because of how long he's been injured in the last 2 seasons. I don't know what it is.
Bro, I'm being serious. Something's definitely, bro. Something that I was saying to United fans last season is that I do worry that he's gonna go through the Chilwell situation, even though he's a much better Chilwell player than Chilwell when he was like obviously in his peak, right? But the thing is, bro, once you get very bad back-to-back injuries and you've been out for such a long time, that's what I'm gonna say, bro. It's very much, you very much, bro. You start to become limited, and then it's about how you use your body now, and particularly, bro, whenever you're like a short lad, right? It doesn't help you either, because when you're a short guy, you really do rely on your physicality, your athleticism, your speed, right? Particularly as a defender, let alone this as an attacker, by the way.
I don't know, he's that short, but he's not fast. It just makes no sense.
You know what I mean? Because when you're short, bro, yeah, as an attacker, that's a benefit for you. To be honest, I would argue being short as an attacker is a benefit in the sense that you run faster, you have a low center of gravity, you're actually able to move a bit more. But with him, bro, his shortness is obviously going to be a liability.
But it shows you why I went for Braithwaite then. Because Ineos looked at it as well, and they probably think of it. They're like, if we ever want to reach the levels of City, Arsenal, and Liverpool to the football that they're playing, we need to at least match what they have in the back line. And when you look at these back lines, like, bro, I'm not going to lie. You look at Arsenal, you're going against two monsters in Gabriel and Saliba. You go against Liverpool. You go against Konate and Van Dijk. You go against City. They probably have Diaz and, I don't know, either Aki.
Diaz, Akanji, or Givardio.
Akanji or Stones. And then you look at United, and it's like, I'm going against Martinez. Like, how good can I get with Martinez?
Even Spurs and Chelsea, bro. You got Romero.
I would say, Spurs as well. I forgot to mention that.
Romero and Van de Ven. Even Levi Cole, tall lad. Was it called Fafana, tall lad? You got two
Don't
guys there,
sneak
bro.
your team in this conversation. No. We're
I'm
talking
speaking
about
the
good
height,
backline.
the height argument. I'm talking about height argument. I'm
Okay,
using the
okay,
height
yeah.
argument. That's what I'm trying to make. The height argument, yeah. That's from the top 6 sides. All of them have got tall guys who can do what they need to do on the ball, right? The issue of you is that you got Dillix, Martinez. You know what I mean?
And that was Varane too. Yeah,
You
Varane
know
was
what I
the
mean?
same
Yeah.
thing. You can only become so good when one of your center backs is very limited like that. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
bro.
Like historically, the best teams did they really? Who's the last team that was really successful with who's such a small defender? People are gonna say Cannavaro. Cannavaro was so physical and he was actually quick and he used to win headers for days.
Cannavaro had the thing that Martinez doesn't have: speed, and
Yeah,
that guy used to go gym.
he
That
was, he
guy,
was
have you seen
actually
his
a pit
body?
bull.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
he
guy
was
was a
actually.
flipping pit bull, bro. You know the only short guy that I can think of right now that did a decent job.
I
Let
can't
me
hear you.
think.
Look up. Your mic doesn't pick up what you say
Like this. Okay, I need to go like this here.
because your gain is
This.
probably very low.
Let me increase.
Because when you went like this, I heard nothing.
All right. How about now? Can you hear me now perfectly?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like about short, because I don't think we even at Chelsea's career we never really had short. Thiago Silva probably is like another one. He's somewhat
Nah,
short,
Thiago Silva's not as small as Martinez.
but it's not small. Like I need to like let me type this down really quickly. Short CBs, short great.
Look at the chat saying Poro and Romero still. Bro, Romero would be our best center back. What you talking about? Easily becomes our best.
Azpilicueta is a good example. Azpilicueta did play at CB for us.
Azpilicueta played around the back line. He wasn't really just a center back, and he played
But
center back in the back three.
Kunde maybe. Kunde is like 5'10".
Yeah, but Kunde's right back.
Yeah, the thing is that Ronald Koeman is 5'11". Franz Beckenbauer is 5'11". Yeah,
If you want to have a Martinez in your team, and this
Yeah.
is actually it's a crazy thing to say because like him, Unana, I can say the same thing about them. To have these type of people in your team, you really, really, really need to be very good on the ball. And it's year 3, and we haven't had that because these players will concede goals if they're exposed to a lot of chances. The goal is to limit these chances as much as you can. Maybe cut them by half. How do you do that? You dominate the ball as much as you can. Manchester United are building a transition team and have been building a transition team. They haven't been building a possession team. Unfortunately, Ten Hag in year 3 still thinks that pressing is a method of creating chances. And I say this a lot, and people don't understand what I say that. There's teams that press to win the ball, and Ten Hag presses to create chances. What is the difference, you're probably asking? I could press to win the ball, which means I don't necessarily win it when I press you, but I'm going to press you so much to the point that maybe you'll kick it long. I get the ball, and there you go. Your turn is over. Now I start the build up again. United try to win the ball desperately in their half. The press is not that good. So our press gets beat. The ball goes into the midfield.
Un minuto, Haji. Big up to everyone here, as always. Thank you for the raid for my good friend Judge Mo. Thank you for coming off of that. Obviously, we were on Rivals Rumble there recently. I know Demand them, we're trying to cuss me out for Hazard. You know, that fraud Darcy, we're trying to put Salah over Hazard, Yeah, Darcy, but I catch you, big man. That's all I'm saying, mate. But listen, we'll
What's
have that
wrong with
debate.
that?
You think Salah, who do you think about Salah or Hazard?
Hazard is my type of player, but like career-wise, like Khalas, it's over for Hazard.
No, it's not, bro. Hazard has more accolades and more trophies than him. What are we doing?
Bro, but Hazard is not even playing football anymore.
So what are we doing? I'm comparing him EPL for EPL.
Bro, okay. Number one, Salah has won a Champions League that he directly contributed to. Hazard, listen, you can claim the shameless one with Real Madrid, but we all know he did nothing.
Okay, I'm going to claim
He's a
that
squad
one.
member.
I'm going to say Europa League for Europa League. Listen, you got 2 Europa League.
No, who cares for Europa League, bro? Mohamed Salah is doing this right now at this age. I actually like Eden Hazard more. I feel like he's underappreciated. But Mohamed Salah, the fact that he's doing that at this age, bro, while Hazard is retired, I'm sorry, he lost the debate just because of that.
Listen, Mo Salah was at Barca at 24. You went at Barca at 24. You know what I mean? We went at
Do you know where Mohamed Salah came from?
Yes, I know he's from Egypt. I know, bro. I know.
No, but do you know where he came from in Egypt? Like he is not statistically, he's not meant to be a professional footballer for where he's from, let alone play in Europe. Like you guys don't understand. This guy, and I don't want this to turn into a Salah Hazard debate, Salah lived basically in the slumps of Egypt. For him to play professional football, he had to take a bus every day to go to Cairo. And I think it was like a 2-hour bus. Imagine you take a 2-hour bus ride every day just to play football. He was literally from the lowest of lowest class, and he still made it as a footballer. So look, the chat saying Egyptian bias. I actually, Egyptians hate me because I don't back Salah. I never back Salah. Mo will tell you that. Sam will tell you that. I actually just said I prefer Hazard. If you tell me on their day, who would you have? Would you rather have world class Hazard today or world class Salah? I think I'd rather go for world class Hazard.
I just want to say,
can't lie and just say that he didn't have a better career than him. I can't do anything about it.
Again, guys, listen. I just want to say quickly, before we continue on. Come on, why does YouTube do this to me every time? I'm 12 away from 100 likes again. 12 away from 100 likes. Listen, memberships going up for free at 100 likes. So listen, let's make sure to make that one happen. Big up to my good friend Mike Das, of course. Listen, Mike Das, obviously he's a Liverpool guy. Let's get him to 100. Let's get to 100 subscribers if he's not there already. Obviously, channel was in there. Mike Das, LFC. All right, you heard that, Das, innit? Hey, don't fast him today. That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna lie. Football fan of 30 years, I think Salah surpassed Hazard. Staffy with Egyptian bias. Hey, listen, if there was a Somali player here, mate, you're not going to be catching me being biased. I'm always the unbiased one, you know what I mean? But listen, you know what's funny? I'm surprised that my good friend, what's it called? Jacob's not here because, hey, let me give you a little teaser for what I've got for him tomorrow. This is Basuma and Sa, today against Newcastle, bro. You're going to like this one, yeah?
Sleep.
That's Basuma Sa, bro. You know what I mean? Ghosting for NFL tonight. He's playing the NFL.
Yeah, he said he has the NFL at 6. So what's that? That's 9 p.m. Fuck your fantasy, man.
I would say Adsby was the last short defender. That's what I said too, bro. I agree with that. Low, there you are. You tackled him. Prime Bell, Saudi bias time. Salim
Prime Bell, I don't know what I saw a post today, and people were saying Prime Salah over Prime Bell. They're smoking crack. Yeah, Prime Bell is probably one of the best right
Prime Bell, yeah. Prime Bell, yeah, in the EPL, bro. That season that before he left for Real Madrid, bro, I can't even lie to you. That was a movie, bro. That was it. That was a movie, bro. That was a movie. Holy low. Are these actually balloons? Listen, no comment. We gotta keep it pushing. Jonathan says like this. Who are you taking, Ahmed? Who are you taking, Ahmed and Staffy? Prime Salah or Prime Henry?
Prime Henry.
Prime Henry as well.
Prime Henry can play down the middle, can play on the left, can score a big goal.
Oh, look at him, man. You had to mention the name Salah and you had to appear. Video to a good friend, Don Hussam. Make sure to subscribe to Don Hussam. And he says, Salah, 36 DNA at OT, 3 DNA at OT, same age. Hazard playing with Trunks. All right, listen.
That's what I'm saying. I can't really argue that. Hazard made his own bed, bro.
You know what I can also say? Yeah, listen, when your boy was playing 24 at Basel, my guy was winning trophies at Chelsea at 24.
To be fair, Salah at 24 at Basel was scoring against you in the Champions League.
Oh my God.
You've done yourself there. No, it's true.
Man. Let it go, big man. Let it go, big man.
And you bought him. Mourinho bought him because he scored against you guys home and away in the Champions League. See, don't listen. Ahmed, this chat, there's a lot of young people in this chat. It's our duty to tell them the truth because we're getting up there, khalas in age. I hit 30 now. I'm an uncle now, so now I'm talking to everyone in the chat like I'm young, like they're young. Sorry, and I'm too old now, so I gotta spit knowledge, bro. You know, some people don't know that.
Misinformation.
You know what I discovered today, by the way, completely irrelevant to that point. You know that Puskas goal that Neymar scored with Santos?
Yes.
Did you know that they lost that game and Ronaldinho scored a hat-trick?
Yes, I did. I knew that.
I never knew that until today. So he would have Puskas won that game. He didn't even win. And he lost to Ronaldinho on a hat-trick.
Yes, he did. That's crazy.
It's crazy. Wallah, I didn't know that until today. Like a lot of people, if you tell them about that game, they'll only mention that goal. They'll never mention that Ronaldinho actually had a hat-trick. They lost 5-4 and Ronaldinho had 3 goals.
Hey, Salah is from the village in Egypt. Have some shame about 24. Listen, man.
Sam, they think a player from Negrig is meant to play. He's not meant. He's not meant to play like actually Premier League football in Egypt. let
I
alone
know, I know.
professional football at all, like in Europe.
I hear you, bro. I know, bro. I know. Listen, listen. Oh, there you. They're going to learn today. Hey, Staffy. Wow. Big up to my boy Phineas.
Who's
Big up
going
to my
to
boy
learn what?
Phineas. He's gonna. You know how you said we need to teach the young lads, innit?
Well, I need to teach Phineas too, because Phineas is a fraud. Listen, if someone's saying ask stuff about Negri Egypt, bro, I would have never associated myself with Negri Egypt. That's how low that class is in Egypt. Like, they just non-existent, bro. It's like the biggest slums. I would never have associated with that.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. That was out of shape Aldini as well. We started hearing Salah when he was 24 when it started. We started yearning of Hazard when he was 18, 19. Come on, man. Where's the bias? Listen, I was about to
Yeah,
run a little
Salah
bit
was
of
a late
banter.
bloomer.
I was about to run, a little bit of banter and say Hazard came from a village in Belgium, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hey, you signed
Yeah,
Salah.
Hazard was a real star boy. That's something people might use in an argument.
It's
Because
literally a slum. Nas. Hey, the first things first, I'm not a Nas, firstly. Okay, big up to you. Sam. But listen, man. Listen, listen. We big up the story, man. Listen, this is we big up the story of my good friend Sadio Main. Sadio Main, that's my guy too, man. Big up to my boy Sadio Main. But guys, I'm 8 away from 100. Listen,
Sadio
listen.
Mane.
I'm 8 away from 100 likes. And again, A. Solomon's going to give you a sub to anyone of the 100 likes here. So make sure to do so first and foremost. Also, I am 6 away from 30 subscribers. So if you want to subscribe, guys, I'm 6 away from 30 subscribers. Before we start talking about, actually, I am 4 away now from 30 subscribers. So let's get there, 4 away from 30. And let's talk about, Chelsea Nation, man. On this channel, Staffy, I don't know if you know anymore because obviously you haven't been here in a while. You know what we say before we start talking about Chelsea here? We've got a video that we need to show firstly.
Yeah, how many videos?
What do you mean, bro? Like, why are you hating on Chelsea? What's going on, bro? What's going on?
I don't know what videos you have. Go ahead.
I lost the listen.
What the fuck is that?
You know what I did? Listen, I don't want me to show you something fun.
What are you doing? What is the point of these videos?
I just like to do them. Why not, man? Why not, man? Listen, why not, man? Listen, listen. You know what, man?
If only you can do that in pro clubs. Listen, don't let me rat you out right now.
Hey, you need to chill out, bro. That's crazy, firstly. That was a crazy comment, firstly. Nasty straight from you. That was a nasty straight from you.
Well, to say that don't let me rat you out.
Listen, and also, this is Staffy watching United against Liverpool. You know what I mean? Look at that, man. Dead in the eyes, bro. Look at that, bro. My word, man. He's cooked. He's cooked, man. He's cooked, bro. Big up. You don't have to rush. This guy's clearly a TikToker. No, I don't even need TikTok the judge. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I mean? I'm too old for that. You know what I mean? Too old for that. I ain't got the facilities for that. I've seen you, Ahmed. Yeah, I did that randomly, at the start of my career.
Killer AMC, you are the biggest liar. I volunteered to let other people play the 10. I was like, you know what? I'll play the striker a little bit. Stop lying. Killer, you know what? You're getting timed out the next time I see you on my channel, Killer.
You're a mod here. We can just do it on here if you want to.
No, I want to time him out on my channel so it hurts him more.
By the way, guys, 4 away from 100 likes, 5 memberships incoming, courtesy of A. Sully, man. Big up to him, man. Listen, let's make it happen, Jack. Let's make it happen, as they say before. But as I was saying, Staffy, let's talk a bit about Chelsea. How did you get to have a little cheeky look at the Crystal Palace performance?
What about the Palace performance?
Were you able to have a little cheeky look at it? Were you able to watch it?
Yeah, I took a look. Obviously, that game and the Spurs game was on at the same time. I wanted to watch Spurs more. That day, I'm gonna watch Chelsea's first game when Sancho plays because I'm interested to see that. Obviously,
apparently, the plan to start him against Bournemouth, so that's gonna be Saturday.
He wants to start him. United fans, you know what happens if he plays good that day?
Yes, CFC Sandwich, man. You know what I mean? CFC Sandwich.
Listen, all I'm saying is the receipts. Don't let me get a receipt on you, United fans.
Hey, man, listen.
Don't allow me to be right on one more player. Just
boys.
don't allow that.
Sancho and Felix, man. Sancho and Felix, bro. Aura. Look at that, man. Oh, my Lord. Aura, man, right there. That's my player, man. Listen, Sancho and Felix. Hopefully they can make movies for me.
You have
Man.
too
Hopefully
many similar players, which might be an issue, or it might be a blessing in disguise. Because if you're able to sustain the level of football, not the level of football, sorry, if you're able to sustain a good level of football eventually, then these type of players going in and out, there shouldn't be that much of a difference because they're all very similar profiles. The likes of Sancho, Felix, Nkunku, obviously Palmer is a little bit different. Maybe Neto's a bit of a runner, but you can have a very sustainable way of playing if you finally get one. And I think the transition between players coming in and out of the team shouldn't be that hard, you know. But I did watch your performance. I saw you dominated the ball a lot. Obviously, you had an issue with finishing chances again. It's very weird. He scored 6 against Wolves, then he struggled to score against Crystal
you know
Palace.
what it is, bro? What happened in our game, bro? We know we had head loss in that game. We literally once Eze hit that
You got
banger.
frustrated in the end of the
Yeah.
game because you
Once
guys knew you deserved to be winning.
like what happened was the moment Eze scored that goal, bro. The team, this one, I've got a sound for this actually. Why am I doing? Why am I speaking? The team literally was like this.
Is that
You know
will
what I mean?
in pro clubs?
You know what I mean? Bro, I'm being serious, bro. They literally just like decided to crash out. They started getting angry, started getting really emotional as a team, bro. Literally and everything like that. And that's obviously a big problem you have, right? When you have like a team that's full of young lads, right? And that's the big problem. So I think for me, you had Jackson who had missed quite a few big chances. You also had a Madueke, 2 big chances that he missed. One of them was like a curler. If he opened up his body a bit more, could have put into the back of the net. The other one was like a super save, though. The other one's actually like a super save. At the end of the day, like I can't even hate on him because I was like, you know what, bro? You gotta give you have to give what's it called thingy props. I like Palmer was clearly frustrated, obviously after the game. Like, and I think Maresca himself made a few errors. Like, I feel like he's done it now back-to-back games of playing Enzo really high. It's like, listen, if you don't think he's gonna be a good 6 for you, then let him hold bench because clearly he cannot work for you up high, bro. He doesn't work up high. He was losing the ball a lot of the time in the first half, overhitting passes, underhitting passes. Like clearly, bro, he's not working out for him, and he's not even getting the ball from deep and helping to create as well. So it's really annoying me, bro. I'll be honest. It's like a really annoying game. There should have been a lot of stuff that worked in our favor, which didn't. But you know what they say, man. The game's the game, and like there's a lot of what's it called frustrations. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of like stuff from the Poch era, which really annoyed me too as well. Which is you know what they say, man. As Jonathan says, old habits die hard. But yeah, man. I'm just hoping, bro. Until January, hopefully we can actually play ball. We can get other guys to chip in. Sancho, Dal Felix, Neto, maybe even a cheeky Mudryk at times. I'm counting a lot on Madueke now because of the way Madueke has been playing. In
Let me
Cuckoo.
start the game because I don't remember.
No, remember Lavi's injured. And that's another thing we
Got
need to
injured
talk about, by
again.
the way. Yes, injured again. Oh, big up to my boy A. Solomon. We got 200 likes, gifted a membership. Let's make sure. Big up to my boy A. Solomon for the gifted membership. It's a latte level. Big up to him, man. Big up to him, man. But Lavi's been injured, bro, since like after the Man City game.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, and like the issue is, bro, I'll be honest,
That's a concern now.
bro, we look much better, by the way, in my personal opinion, when we have 2 physical guys, like when you have Caicedo and Lavia. It actually looks much better. And the problem is, bro, Lavia left us, right? So Lavia's obviously got injured. And then the problem is, bro, we don't have a backup 6. So
That
Santos
plays
went to Strasbourg.
the same position directly.
Yes,
Yeah, you
right.
have to accommodate.
Santos left obviously, right? And the other guy is obviously going to be Leslie Ugochukwu, who's at Southampton right now, right? We both sent them out on loan, which in my personal opinion is literally poor squad management because it's like we know Lavia is prone to being being injured, right? And then the reality is, bro, it's like why did we not bring in someone? Why do we not keep someone like Ugochukwu who can be a 6 for us? It's quite dynamic in the 6. Had a good preseason for us.
I think
and
a
can
part
hold
of
the
it
line.
that he wanted to use Enzo there, probably.
But he hasn't used Enzo there at all, bro. That's the issue. He's not used Enzo there. He's been playing as an attacking 8.
Didn't you play last game Enzo Caicedo? Who was your third? Cole Palmer in the 10.
Yes. But what happened was Caicedo
That
was the
means
one
you're
that was
playing a double
playing.
pivot.
No, but Caicedo basically stays there, and then Enzo goes up forward. He's a free roamer. He roams all around the midfield basically in the first, second, and third phase. But the problem is Enzo is roaming only in the second and third phase, not even in the first phase. He's not even picking up the ball.
Okay, so let me ask you something.
Mhm.
I think Palmer is going to remain as the 10 this season. Why would
Yes.
you want Lavia a replacement for obviously Lavia is a lone six. He can play a lone six. He's probably the only one you have that could play six on his own. But if you're gonna play a double pivot anyways, why are you so concerned that he loaned out your club loaned out these other guys to get more minutes? Because technically you don't have a like replacement when it comes to Lavia, but you're probably never gonna play a single pivot anyways. So it's easy to get Lavia out of the team and play Caicedo, Enzo. Who else do you have in this team? Um, what's the other guy that I wanted? Carney.
Guys,
Carney
Carney
Chukwemeka play there?
can't no, but the thing is, even Kane, Chukwemeka, and Gasade, they're both very attacking eights. I mean, they're attacking eights essentially, so they can't really play that. But like, as I was just gonna say, Vega's a good point, Curry Pie. Vega's a good point, but like, I think this point about uncomfortable conversations about where is it? Where was that comment? I saw that comment now. Where is it? Yes, uncomfortable conversation. No difference between hernia Enzo and current Enzo. The thing about Enzo, that I've been like the one thing I want to add here. I've been watching like Enzo a lot more defensively, bro. He can't really like out muscle some of the guys. By the way, I've been noticing that a lot more, bro. Can't out muscle them. He can't tackle them properly like he used to.
It's not his league, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I told people that, and it's not even a hate thing. It's like these players when they see them. So I compare them a lot to Menu because Menu played in a very poor midfield, but he still always managed to do things to make him look like at least half decent at times. You know, whereas Enzo, bro, I just think when shit hits the fan, he still doesn't know how to like just hold his own in midfield. So he always gets overran. He gets bullied off the ball. He's not physical. He doesn't win his duels. You know, like he just has too many bad games than good games. You know what I'm saying? And it's
I
just
hear
like
you, bro.
it's about to be his what you guys bought him in January 2 years ago. So it's about to be a full 2 years. And every time I watch it, I'm like, I don't think you're a shit player. I just don't think you're a Premier League player. And I don't know like if your ownership and your club is gonna come to realization with that. Maybe they think he's good enough. I just watch him, bro, and I think like he just continues to struggle. And I don't know if that's ever gonna go away. He just doesn't look fit enough to play in this league, you know. And this is not me saying that he's not a good player. There's a lot of good players that just didn't hack it in the Premier League, but they cooked in more slower slash technical leagues. Like I have no doubt that he'd probably cook in a La Liga or in a Serie A because I feel like over there he'll get to flex what he's good at, which is his technical ability, and I think it limits what he's not good at, which is his physical levels. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I don't know if you agree or not.
I hear you, bro. Like I just think, listen, I think for me the issue is gonna be I want two guys there. Yeah, I want Lavia and I think for me Lavia and Caicedo as a box to box. I think it's just a lot more stabler. It allows you to have Caicedo maybe crashing at times if need be. And I would also argue, right, in the attacking wise, it actually allows the attackers to be a bit more freer and to work in the system a lot better. So that's just me, bro. And I think, listen, if Enzo's not gonna work in the team, you know what I will say to you, bro? Time to move on, bro. Time to move on.
Hmm.
Enzo won
Speaking of
more.
moving on, I heard RSM say this. Are you ready to move on from Reece James if he stays injured this season?
I was one of the first ones to ever say it, bro. I was the first
Because
one. I was
I'll
leading the
tell you
line.
this, and wallahi, Ahmed, I would never say wallahi unless I'm actually telling the truth. Last summer, I said within the next 2 years, Chelsea fans will finally accept that they need to get rid of James, especially when they see Gusto doing well. Gusto, I think,
Said
he had a
already.
good last season, and Reece James is proven to still stay injury
Oh, is
prone.
it? My bad, bro, if that's the case. But listen, I just want to say quickly, for me, and I'll say this like this year, I was advocating for Gusto. I was one of the first guys to say bring Gusto to the club, bring Gusto for the club, because I knew Reece James was not going to remain fit anymore. And a lot of people have been hopping on once he gets his surgery, and I was one of those ones as well that once he gets his surgery, he's going to be cooking, he's going to be doing a job, he's going to look amazing, etc., etc., etc. And it's not turned out to be like that, bro. It's not turned out to be like that. And I think the worry for me, bro, is that as a football fan, and you know, this guy, bro, when he isn't playing, bro, when Reece James isn't playing, yeah, when Reece James is playing, he is the best player in the world, bro. Like in that right position, bro. Complete player, defensively, offensively, everything, bro. But the issue is, bro, he just can't stay fit. And it's like at some point, bro, you can't keep him. At some point, bro, it just becomes, bro, a matter of like cost benefit, bro. and like he's
100%.
the listen, it hurts me to say it, but I already got my right back, my right back option for him ready. Achempong looks good. And like, listen, Achempong looks good. I've got another guy that I'm looking at right now, right back, the right back market. I'm gonna keep it on the rats because I don't want the ops to know who my right back market guy is right now. But listen, I'm just saying, bro. There's a right back I've got already in mind that's gonna be a great backup for Chelsea already.
Who?
No comment. No comment.
Tell
We're
me
not
so I
snitching.
can recruit him to United.
No, we're not snitching. No snitching going on here. Ilias,
Wow.
Reece James. No, Reece James isn't injured. I know that, bro, but he just became injured. Big up Staffy. That's Hamza Shampoo. Wow.
Hamza Shampoo, are you banned on my channel or something? I haven't seen you in a minute. I see he always bigs me up on other channels, but when I'm live, I never see him.
He must be timed out or something. Like,
maybe someone banned him, bro. Are you banned, Hamza Shampoo? Can you see my channel?
JC says, hi, Ahmed. When people don't realize is that the good things, Enzo Darcy is such a smooth operator in our attack. These 3 games, he gives the rhythm, but missing Lavia, the individual moment sticks. Fair enough. Enzo is a Jorginho type. Remember, Jorginho hate when he joined and was full of mistakes. The thing is, though, I like Jorginho. I used to back Jorginho because I think he was a good player. The thing about Jorginho was once you surround him with players in the attacking 8 role, that works. But the problem is Chelsea isn't doing that, bro. Our formation does not work for Enzo. The pivot does not work for Enzo. We saw that last season under Pochettino, and we're still playing it now. So it's like, if this is not going to work for Enzo, why are we playing him here?
That's a question for your manager.
Exactly. In QQ is getting disrespected right now. I saw someone say like on Twitter today, getting QQ out of my club. I'm like, are these guys stupid? They not know who my guy in Kooks Nation is. And Kooks Nation is a real one, bro. And Kooks Nation is one of the best, in the world. I don't know why they keep on doing that rubbish, bro. It really does annoy me, bro. I'll be honest. No, bro, just been missing you.
Hamza Shampoo. It's been a bit too long. I'm not gonna lie. You've been missing the channel for about 3 months.
Hey. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is not that guy, bro. We are not doing that nonsense, bro. I would never bring Aaron Wan-Bissaka to my football club, bro. Have shame. I'm trying to restore his credibility since he has a shit record current transfers. Listen, listen, my transfer record, is immaculate, bro. You know what I mean? It's immaculate. Listen, my talent ID for Chelsea, has been proven right consistently, bro. All of my transfer targets that I've wanted for Chelsea have all gone on to be amazing players. Barcola Nation, look at that, 3 and 3. Once that bum Mbappe and PayPal left the club, you see what is happening now. They're cooking right now. PSG, look like a different goal. In PayPal, was holding that club back. I told the streets, man. See that? Desiree Due Nation might cook now, man. Desiree Due Nation.
Conversations about Mbappe will come to the light. Let's talk.
Come to the light, bro. I've been telling people before the season United will make top 6. Do you think that's true?
I think United have the players on paper. Yes, you can argue, because I've seen these players. The players won him the FA Cup, bro. Let's just be honest. I've seen these players bail him out last season. Last season we should have been lower than 8th.
But how much can you do that? But how much longer can they do it though, bro? Because the question I always ask to people is that United's gimmick of consistently bailing him out, eventually, bro, that luck has to run up, bro. Even in the world, the universe, they have to be like, okay, we're logging off now for you, bro.
No, but let me tell you something, Ahmed. These players with another manager would be a shout for top 4. I'm not even joking.
You think so?
100%. 100%. Because I'll tell you what, that 4th spot, there's too many people competing for it. And depending on the season, I don't think I never thought United would be favorites for 4th, but I could hear a shout depending on obviously how quick Maresca gets you guys to be consistent, play good ball. How I see it at Spurs, where like they're a good team, they're managed well, but they still have a goal scoring issue. They've already fumbled 2 games out of 3 because of that. Obviously, Aston Villa now have Champions League, so they had their issues. Things happen in football. Someone gets hit with injuries, stuff like that. You don't know what's going to happen. So in a perfect scenario, United could have finished 4th. But I think the manager significantly sets us back. Because I think half the league, bro, there's a lot of managers that you would tell me, would you take over Ten Hag right now? And would you see improvement? I think so, bro. I think you can give me Marco Silva from Fulham and we'll have a better season. And Marco Silva is nothing great. He's not someone that I would have to eventually win me the league. But if you give me Marco Silva, I think he would set up this team better, and I'd pick up more points than Ten Hag will pick up, And I could set that example with a lot of other managers. There's a lot of managers in this league. What's his name from Palace? Glasner. I think you give Glasner this team, who will do a better job. There's a lot of managers that you give them this team, they'll set them up better. Because the minute Ten Hag leaves, you just know that I get my midfield looking normal again. This midfield sucks, but it's not as bad as Ten Hag makes it look. Because the fact that Ten Hag coaches this midfield, he makes it look like a donut. We're a donut FC. We're a bagel FC, bro. Just nothing in the middle. And that's what the issue with Ten Hag is. So,
I just want to say quickly, JC, I think that the Chelsea is going to play a whole second team in Europa Conference League. We're literally going to have the main team. They're not even going to fly out away at all. It's just going to be a second team that's going to fly out. No one's going to fly out for that one. So you're going to have a Premier League team and a Conference League team. Trust me, bro. You saw it already with what they've been trying to do against Servette. That's what Chelsea's going to do, literally point blank. A shout for 4 under a different manager, I could see. You beat Coventry, bruv. Don't hype these players. Cass is old.
No, wait. Go back to that comment. The reason that not that Coventry one. That Coventry one, we were up 3-0 comfortably. And the manager made
that was the craziest game. That was, by the way, the craziest game I've seen.
He would have been sacked that day if it wasn't for that guy having extra toenails. If that guy clipped his nails for the day, they probably would have, that goal would have stood. But that's another one on the manager. You do not go from 3-0 to 3-3 and not blame managers. Come on, what are we even doing here? That same team beat City in the final. And that game, I didn't think our game plan was amazing, but we did well. We beat Liverpool just solely on the quality that was on the pitch at that moment. So we got to look at both ways. I don't think this team is amazing, but this team is not as bad as Ten Hag makes it. Is Ahmed frozen? Oh, no, he's there.
Oh, sorry. I was just reading something really quickly, by the way. You have the biggest goal scoring issue in the top 10. Same goals as Brentford for 2 seasons in a row. I don't know why Staffy dislikes Ten Hag so much. He's the winningest. Oh, he's trying to gaslight you. I'm going to keep it pushing for your sake. Excuses, they're better than you. Seeing Nkunku play conference as not starting Prem hurts my stomach. Listen, you'll get his chance, Jay. You'll get his chance. But by the way, chat, I'm 3 away from 30 subscribers. Come on, please, let's get there. Listen, 3 away from 30 subscribers, please. Thank you very much indeed. Baleba is a talented lad. If you watched him in League 1, you would know. If you watched him in League 1, you will know. Listen, I actually want to talk about Tottenham quickly, bro, before, because I know I'm going to speak with Jacob tomorrow about Tottenham, and I'll have a bit more of an in-depth conversation with him. But, bro, I'm very worried for that team, I actually think, bro, Ange could get sacked this season.
You're worried? Ahmed is a Spurs fan.
Okay, let's chill out. Astaghfirullah, man. Hey, chill out, man. That's that's ops, yeah. But if I'm a Spurs fan, I'm worried for his future, bro. I don't know about you, bro. I am, because if this attack cannot score goals for him, right, consistently, and then everyone knows their play style consistently too, I really do think Spurs are in big danger, bro. Particularly now, Europa League football as well. Yo, they could be in big trouble. They could be in very big trouble. I don't know about you.
I don't know if I'm worried for him. I think he's. I'm not gonna lie. I think he's gonna end up leaving the job, bro. Because I look at him and look at the pressure that he's getting. I think he's doing a decent job for what he has, bro. If I'm being very honest with you, like, I'm not even doing the trolling thing. I think he has the way he has this team playing. I think they're overachieving, and when I say they're overachieving, it's not in terms of results. It's in terms of the performance on the pitch. I'm looking at certain graphs today. There was a graph showing what was the graph again? Let me see if I could pull it up real quick. It was something about the defensive line height and something else. I had it here. Give me 1 second. Let me read it out. Where the hell is it?
Chill out, Oni. I'm just saying it from like a regular perspective, okay?
Right here.
I'm not worried about ups.
So oh yeah, the pressing intensity versus the defensive height. They have the highest blocking, the highest block defending, which means obviously their back line is the highest up the pitch, and they have the highest pressing intensity. No one technically is better off the ball in the first 3 games than Spurs. Yet they've only won 1 game, and that just shows you the quality when you get these chances created. Now their XG wasn't so high last game, but they had about 22 shots in the game. Now you can argue the XG for some of them wasn't that high. But like, I always think that it's a manager's job to get you in positions in the final third where you can excel. And I think more times than not, I see the players in the right place making the wrong decisions. And at the end of the day, how can I blame the manager for that? We can blame Ange when it comes to sometimes not tweaking his tactics based on the game. Maybe you don't need to high press when there's 20 minutes left and maybe you're up 1-0. Maybe you could just understand that, all right, now I got to see the game out. That's one of the best qualities of a Premier League winning manager. But other than that, bro, if they get rid of Ange, bro, they're not getting anyone better at the moment. I'm going to be honest with you. Like, I would take Ange at United right now because I think he sets up his team very well.
I want
You
to
just gotta
at Chelsea,
properly
bro.
back
I'll be honest. I knew about him at Celtic a little bit. So I was like, you know
Like,
what,
who would
Ange,
you take? Like, realistically, who would you take better than Ange right now that's available? I don't think there's anyone that could come in and do anything.
Nah,
And people are
bro.
going to tell you, Tuchel's not dealing with the garbage that
Bro,
what's
I'll
his
be
name
so
has.
real with you, bro. Osama been to Chiliban at your club. hey, listen, that's on you, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, you're doing that stuff for Ten Hag already. Hey, the games that you're gonna be having 1-0 stinkers, your attack, bro, and your defense doing the work here. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's what I'm saying, mate. You know, listen, you're gonna be in for a long ride, bro. You're gonna be, and the thing about Tuchel is, it's his way or the highway, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, bro, yeah.
Somebody smell like shit. Somebody smell like shit.
That's all I'm saying with Tuchel, bro. Hey, listen, United fans, after watching one game of Tuchel, bro, watch. One game of Tuchel, bro. That's what they're gonna be doing to your club, bro. One game of Tuchel, bro. That's what they're gonna be doing to your club. I'm telling you, bro. Trust me, yeah.
You have too many clips. I'm tired of you.
Listen, I've got one more for you as well. Listen, listen. This is gonna be your top red fans here after watching one game of Tuchel. Just leave, man. I don't need you right now. Chill out, big man.
Wait, dude, is that you?
Yes. Just leave, man. I don't need you right now. Chill out, big man.
Who's that? Who are you talking to like that?
Who is that? Who are you talking to like that?
Don't worry. I'm not gonna mention that brother's name. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it pushing.
Leave, big man.
You know what I mean? Chelsea made it. Yeah, I saw that, man. Big up, man. Listen, we're making money on the kids, man. We love it, man. We love it. Hey, the Ten Hag will have a high line.
Kids, I don't know if that sentence sounds right.
Hey, chill out.
What does that mean?
Hey, chill out, bro. Chill out. That was crazy. That was crazy. Guys, by the way, last 3 minutes, we're 2 away from 30 subscribers, 2 away from 30 subscribers. Let's get there, please, okay? Let us get there, please. Tuchel and Mount Remontada. Oh my god. Hey, Mason Mount, 20 GNA season.
Yeah, Carlos, are you done taking the piss?
Why not, bro?
He's not even healthy to get 20 GA.
Hey, listen. Again, I told you before, Ahmad Diallo, how much are you taking for him, bro? If he doesn't sign the contract, how much can I buy him for?
Ahmad, he's worth a good 30 mil.
25. We got a deal. I didn't know. You know what I mean? Adam Delo for free. I like it, man. I like what I'm saying.
Delo for free.
Yeah.
Remember we had that debate on what's his name's channel? Marshall.
Yes.
Frauds, wallahi. I told them this guy.
I told them a lot of people, man, don't rate Delo, but I told you, listen, I see the vision. I see the vision of him, bro.
He's one of my seen me 3 years ago. 3 years ago, bro. Oh my god, I was the Low Nation alone. The Low Nation had no nation. You were
the Low house, bro.
Oh, I was alone, bro. It was me and the Low, and we formed the club, and we were the only 2 members. We were the founding members, and we were the only members. You know, now I bought the Low stocks when they were like a few cents. You know, they were Bitcoin at that time. You know, now they actually
they were penny stocks, yeah.
Yeah, they were penny stocks. They were shit coins.
Ahmad, are we flipping Sancho? No, we are not. Again, the thing of Esteval, people need to realize Esteval's not starting next season, chat. Okay, we need to embed the brother in. Mandem are trying to force the guy into the starting lineup. Breathe, Mandem. Breathe, please. You're not gonna force this guy into the starting lineup like this, bro. That's crazy. Mandem wanna just force the. What's Fabrizio said? Oh, this guy, man. I hope there's nothing Chelsea related because I'm tired. Oh, Chelsea's about to announce the deal. You know, Jackson got a new deal, by the way, until 2023.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
2033, bro. 2033 deal. So that's almost like 9 years. He's on a 9-year deal.
Death row contract.
That is great. Yo, that is crazy. How are we doing 1-year contracts, by the way? Do you know how crazy that is, bro? That's like, listen, 5 years, I thought was like a long time by itself, but you move. But well gone, Mr. Ahmed. Well gone, Mr. Safi. Big up to you, Donna Cullen. Where's RSM today? RSM's not here today. This is a bit more of a close panel. It's a special 1-to-1, Donna. That's what it is. But listen, chat. We've had an
RSM, I mean, Donna Cullen every day asking for extra panelists. You know, Donna Cullen, I think that's rude. Are you saying that me and Ahmed are not good enough to carry the show? I find that very offensive, Donna Cullen.
I find that offensive myself too, mate. I'll be listen, inshallah, let's not hope so. But listen, chat, we're gonna end it here. But before we do so, Staffy, where can they find you, my brother?
Why was I on a solo like that? You don't need to put me on a solo.
Well, I like to do that.
Maybe actually it works because this is where you can find me. It has been glowing over my head over here. All shows, Staffy TV. Make sure you subscribe. We're almost on 6K. You know, we're more than halfway there. So subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 6K. And shout out for having me, man. You can take me off the solo now. It's okay.
All right, no problem. You know what? How about 2 more seconds? How about that? No, but on a serious note, obviously you guys know who I am. I'm your host with the most, the Brit 58. You can find me here tomorrow, of course, with this fraud here. You know, I'm gonna be cussing out Coutinho Romero, telling him how telling him about the hamstrings. You know what I mean? That, you know, his certain Van der Ven has got. You know what I mean?
Can I air something out, Ahmed, before we end this?
What do you want to hear?
There's a certain fraud in this chat called Phineas421. Now, when you look at this comment, he's asking pro clubs tonight, question mark. You just exposed yourself as someone who does not have the notification bell on for United Spurs of America. Because if you did, you'd know that we're actually about to go live in 10 minutes or less.
Exactly.
So you're asking a question that you could have had the answer for. Congrats, Phineas. You claim to be a supporter of our channels, but your notification bell is off. And when you look over Ahmed over there, it says what? Like, share, comment, and what does it say? Notification. Phineas, El supporter. Okay.
Big up to our boy Keyshawn, bro. Hope you enjoyed bashing Berlin. Big up to our boy, bro, as always. But listen, chat, again, I'm your host, the Mr. Bruce 258. I'm still 2 away from 30 subscribers. Helps me out. Helps me out as well. I'm almost at 2.3K. So listen, road to 3K is happening a lot faster than usual. But listen, again, you can see me at pro clubs. I'm going to be scoring 10 goals in pro clubs today. I want you to know that right now. I'm just telling the chat right now. I'm scoring 10 goals in pro clubs today. 3 hat tricks for sure is happening. And 10 assists. 10 goals, 10 assists. You know what I mean? What do you think, Staffy, about that?
Well, it depends because I'm going back to the 10 because Das won't be there. So it depends. How many more assists are you going to cost me?
No comment. We're going to keep it pushing, P. We'll keep it pushing. But as you guys know, I'm your host, Mr. BT58. Again, checking here 11 p.m. tomorrow will be with me and my good friend, Jacob, where we'll be talking about Chelsea Spurs. Have a nice one for me. Take care. Love and guidance, big man. And have a nice one. Bada boom, boom, boom.